Live! Hello everyone! Welcome to the 57th episode of JLC TV Live. I'm the host, Jack Walsh. I don't know how I've managed to be, but I am the host here in this ever-evolving show that we call JLC Television. This is based in our UK office. We are in the back room office now, where we do all the board meetings and the sales meetings. And we're going to be going over some products today. We're going to focus on some key products. But this is just, if you don't know, we're an IT distribution company based in Bristol. We distribute IT hardware. We distribute smart terminals, smart devices, docking stations, headsets, webcams, cables, all lengths, all sizes. We don't discriminate. And yeah, it's an ever-evolving machine, and we are documenting it, and we're doing things like this every day. This is a live that happens every day. And because it is live and on YouTube, you can check in. You can call. Sorry, you can't call. Maybe not yet. Maybe not. That's maybe one for the future. But you can also message in live and we'll answer them out, and I'll answer them, or I'll do my best to answer them. I don't claim to know everything, but I have been here for 11 and a half years, so I do like to think that I know a little bit about this kind of industry and this ever-evolving channel. And my role here as account director, I look after all new business as well, so any inbound new leads or anything like that, I coordinate the assault, I coordinate the how we best approach it, and certainly with my colleagues upstairs, we unified and we work together as well. So yeah, that's a little bit about us. So yeah, welcome to the channel. And so today is Tuesday. Tuesdays we normally focus on a particular product. Last week we were diving and we were talking a little bit about our JLC connected headset. The JLC connected headset is a brainchild of mine. It's been one that I've been working on for quite some time. And but it's not about them. It's today we are focusing on screen protectors. So screen protectors are always a really good add-on for a product, and I guess I'm talking about it in the sense of for our resellers that we work with, it's a great product to add on in addition. More often than not, you'll have customers sell, a few hundred, maybe 1,000 of these iPads. Very familiar product, 10.2, about to be redundant. You've got the 10th gen now, which is replacing it. Most schools will have one per child. It's called one-to-one, and most industries have iPads as well. iPads, tablets, they've completely revolutionized how we work. You have your smart device, you're able to do do stock control, you do classes on it as well. Yeah, it's just opened up our world in terms of technology. So but these smart devices, right, they all are well and good. They're smart, okay, they can do a lot of things that we couldn't do without it, but they easily break. So we were born. JLC, or Jammy Lizard back in the day, was born because we started doing accessories for them. We started protecting them. And one of the easiest products to shift or to demonstrate is the tempered glass. The tempered glass screen protector, and we've actually got some privacy films as well, but that's like an evolution of the product. But tempered glass is brilliant because it acts as a lifeline for your screen. Because if you've ever been in a situation where you've dropped your phone and like me, you've got no case on it, no screen protector, and that thing drops forward, that's going to break 9 times out of 10. I'm not going to try that because I don't want to break it, but it will break 9 times out of 10. And actually, I don't know what they were thinking, but Apple, so not only have you got glass on the front, you've also got glass on the back. So you're double the chance of smashing your phone now. And it's just, there is glass absolutely everywhere on this device, bar the bezel and the smaller bezels around the camera. But the camera obviously is glass as well. So we do temper glass for the camera as well. But iPads, again, look, a majority, and actually the back is aluminium. Yeah, I expect they'll probably bring out a fully glass option, which would be great news for us because then happy days. But if you go to a third party, repair shop, looking to spend money, it's good to have insurance and things like that. But all of our casing, all of that is insurance approved. So I'm going to go into it. I'm going to see if we can apply some of these tempered glass. I'm going to show you how easy it is, guys, because sometimes you'll be surprised how tough, or some of our customers do struggle with this. And actually, it's got to a point where we do offer it as a service. So we do offer we can apply tempered glass to the devices. If we're doing the devices here as well, we can do the configuration. We can get it already. We can add the case. We can add the tempered glass for a cost, of course. So let's open it up. So we've got this is our 2D tempered glass. It's a pretty standard one. Inside, you will find a couple of wipes, and this as well, which is always interesting. I mean, these are sticker guides. To be honest, I never use them, but we will use them for the purpose of the video. We've got two wipes in here, so we've got the wet one and then the dry one. So we'll do that one out as well, just because we're going to, you'll see that there's a lot of fingerprints being used on this device as well. So we want to make sure that the surface is completely clean.
While they're doing that, we have a question.
By the way.
Natalie says, what kind of customer service do you provide?
What kind of customer service?
And well, it's a two-part question. And she says, and how well do you want to know your customers? For example, friendship or not?
It's a great question. I guess because we speak with them all the time. Naturally, you will form a friendship. Some of my customers, you know who you are. I mean, I've been dealing with for years. So over time, you know, you find out their birthdays and things like that. I mean, naturally, we're here more times than we are at home. So, yeah, I mean, over time, you can form friendship bonds. You know, we go out, we have a laugh, we go to events, things like that. So I guess, yeah, the kind of level of services provides what you'd expect, really, if you were dealing with friends and stuff like that. But it's important as well because the level of service, you can't be biased. Obviously, when it comes to your friends and everything like that. So yeah, it's a good question. They can form. Yeah, they can form everywhere. But yeah, thanks, Nat. That's a good question. Right. So now that's wet, and now it's dry. Now we're going to dry it.
Kelly says hello.
Hey Kelly, welcome to the show. Kelly, we're putting on tempered glass here. This could go either one or two ways. Do you know what? Whenever I do this, I do this to customers quite a bit. I go in to see. I go to our VARs, our resellers, you know, on the sales floor. And, you know, you do hear of stories of vendors going in with all sorts like hammers and privacy screens, and they'll do these crazy tests in front of people. And, you know, you do hear about it going wrong and all like that. So, you know, it is a little bit daunting because you think, will my product be the one that lets us down? You know, no. But I've had it before and it's been fine. So, right. So this is the tempered glass here. You can see that in its sheath. See it there? It's lovely. This is a 0.33 millimeter. That's the thickest it can go without affecting any. What am I trying to say? Like any sensitivity settings. Right. This is key. Right. So it looks clean. Okay. That looks clean, Sammy. But we need to make sure there's no dust on it, because if there's a little bit of dust, then we can get bubbles, and bubbles are a bad. You don't want bubbles. Bubbles are a trick. I mean, you can always reapply again as well. There's always a bit of adhesive on there, so you can do it more than once if you fail. So this just gets rid of any dust on it. But there's particles all in the air, so we can never truly get rid of the dust because there's particles all around us. But we can get rid of the big ones. Let's leave that there. Right. I've seen some pretty funky videos of people doing this. Oh, that's okay, right. So I'm going to peel this off right now. Okay, that needs to go face down here. I'm going to peel that off there. It's been a while since I've done a tempered glass. I'll be an iPad tempered glass. Look at that. And I'm just going to use the home button as a guide. And then I'm just going to drop it. Right, as you can see, can you see that on the camera?
Yeah.
It is spreading. That's good.
Yeah.
See that spread?
Yeah.
That should go all the way to the top without an interruption.
While it's doing that, Kelly said, "Is the tempered glass dust-proof?"
Proof. Well, I guess yeah, it kind of is. It is
to wipe it, can't you? So
yeah. I mean, look, dust will. I mean, you can just wipe off dust. That's fine. I mean, you do get, if you get some dust underneath. I might take this case off actually, because it's getting in the way. Should have taken that off to start with actually, but it's okay. And that's worked very well. So we've got the tempered glass that's on there, sound. So there we go. I'm actually quite proud of that, to be honest. We've got a little one up there, but that's nothing that you can get rid of. Yeah, you've got like a little bit. That is one tempered glass on this device.
Oh, perfect.
Ready to go. That's great. And it's a great little add-on as well, because tempered glass, more often than not, it's such an easy sell. The cost of replacing iPad screen versus the cost of the glass, it's night and day. It's super easy. It's like it does make sense. So that's that iPad now is secure, so we can move on. So we can do them for the iPad as well. So tempered glass, really good. And I mentioned as well, it does come with a 0.3. That is 0.33 millimeters in thickness. It does go a little bit thinner than that as well, but you don't want to go too thin, otherwise it could get a little bit flaky. But so we've got a 12 Pro now that I'm going to use this, and we've got something else as well. We use with a privacy screen. So privacy screens are good. Privacy screens are great actually, because you didn't realize that we needed them. More often than not, historically, you would find privacy screens in your banks when you go to visit your bank. Once upon a time, when there were banks on the high street, not anymore. When you go in and you'd have a chat with your bank manager, helps if I could say it. And he put on his privacy screen and just so we could see the information. But now, of course, we can take our devices everywhere and anywhere, and you've got all sorts of companies that have a fleet of employees out there. Of course, privacy is a big factor. So we want to make sure that nobody can see your information on your device. So privacy screens are born. Privacy screens were to stop people looking at information on your phone. Basically, it enables only the user that can see your screen. Anyone to the left, anyone to the right, they can't see it. It goes black, and I will show you that now. Just got to do the old. This one comes with a little micro cloth on there. It's quite good. Any questions at this point?
No questions.
No questions. That's all right.
With the privacy tempered glass, is that what kind of industries would use that other than something like a bank?
Okay, good question. To be fair, we used to see them quite a lot with in the public sector, like the police and things like that. Police. I would say, any kind of blue light. I'd say anything like that. Anything that's information is quite sensitive. Banks as well. Yeah, you don't see them a lot, to be honest, but you still see them quite a lot now, because more often than not, privacy screen's good for inside, but outside you'd struggle, because if it's a bright day, for example, bright sunny day, privacy screen, it can be quite dark. But actually, saying that, a lot of devices now you can put the screen brightness up quite a lot, and actually that is enough. Oh no, just in a little bit of last minute dust land on that. Right, let's. Okay, no guidelines. Oh, that's worked incredibly. Look at that. That's brilliant. First time. Let me get rid of. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, it's on. You see that?
Yeah.
Or not see it even?
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, when you turn it to the side, you can see just the top bit there.
Yeah. So that's the privacy tempered glass, and that's a really good one as well. And we sell loads of those. So the privacy tempered glass is brilliant. They do come in film, as I'm about to show you. So we've covered the tablets, we've covered the phones, and we do them for the majority of the devices as well. Smart devices, we do them for regardless of what the device is, depending on the quantity. If you need I don't know, let's say you need a Lenovo or an Acer or something a little bit unique, we can get them made. We deal directly with manufacturing, so we can have it cut down and made to measure, no problem. Because as well, you get a lot of monitors now as well. You get curved monitors, you get 32-inch monitors, 42-inch monitors, 56-inch monitors, huge, big devices we do privacy screens for. So depending on the quantity that you need, we can cater for that as well. So that's fine.
Kenny says, is there a difference between VMAX glass and tempered glass?
Great question. So our VMAX is more of a premium option. VMAX is it's a premium brand that we work with and we distribute. Our 2D tempered glass is similar. I mean, 2D tempered glass, our own is normally 0.26 millimeter. Our VMAX is 0.33 millimeter, so it's a lot thicker. Well, I say a lot thicker. It's a little bit thicker, you can tell. The adhesive is slightly better as well. You know, it's a lot more forgiving when it comes to bubbles and things like that. So I would say, and it's slightly higher price point, but not eye-wateringly high, but it's still higher. But yeah, it's a more of a premium product, because if we're up against other brands that are, you know, that I don't know, the customer likes, or the customer has requested a higher spec brand, we would offer the VMAX to compete with that. Right, so on to our laptop. So our laptop 4, I think this is the right one, yeah. Our Surface Laptop 4. I've got my Surface Laptop as well, so I'm gonna apply it to this laptop. And actually, do you know what? I do sell a lot of them, but I've never put one on myself. So I'm gonna first time. I'm literally representing all the users, as in, let's see how easy this is. I've not got into it very well. But thanks, Kelly. Thanks for the question. That was a good one. So yeah, there's definitely a difference of VMAX and 2D tempered glass. So we do a lot of options, to be honest. I can't get into this. Come on.
I've seen that's more paper film coming through now. Is that more of an eco-friendly option, or
paper film? So yeah, the paper film was good. I guess the paper film for the tablets.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to give off, because a lot of school application or school program software, they use the pen and you write on it like you would paper. So basically, the paper screen isn't a glass; it's a film, but it's supposed to replicate like paper, like the feeling of paper.
Like you're writing on paper.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but we are seeing a lot more of that, actually. Yeah, you are right. So yeah, certainly on the tablets. Right, here it is. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. What have we got? Right. This is a privacy screen for a Surface laptop. We do see them. Oh, we've actually got a little card here as well to get rid of bubbles.
Oh, that's clever.
I like that. This is all news. I should know this already, but as I said, we sell a lot here, right? So obviously all the sales are upstairs, plugging away, doing our bit, making calls, going out to see customers. So very rarely do we get to see, or you know, as much as we'd like, the products that we're selling. Every now and again we'll have people come in and demonstrate products, and we'll go out to speak to suppliers and stuff like that. But yeah, you won't. Every now and again we will, and we've got a QC team here that look after everything. But very rarely do we actually have an actual go on them. Right, I'm wiping the screen down now. I'm just trying to not turn it on. This is going to be interesting. If you're just joining us, this is a Tuesday special. We're talking about products, and I'm just applying a privacy screen protector to my Surface Laptop 4. Tempting for the first time.
Kelly says, if the glass breaks, does it shatter everywhere, or does it stay?
No. So the tempered glass it's surrounded by a film. So it's a PU film. So should the event of you're dropping your device, and should it take the hit and do what it was built to do, take the hit, fall in front of the sword, as it were, no, it will take the hit, it will smash, and but it won't shatter the glass. Whereas if you broke your phone, that glass would shatter. So no, it acts as a it keeps it all together. Right. Right. Let's have a look at this then. Okay. So put it on. Oh, that thing is really handy. That looks pretty good. And I'm just going to peel this off. Oh no. Gives it like a matte finish.
Oh yeah, you quite see it on there.
And you feel like you can really have fun. You can really it's almost quite fun, like getting all the bubbles out, because you can see them go when you push down. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do it anyway. Right, so as you can see, it's on there, look, and then not there anymore. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is our privacy screen. That is for the Surface Go. And that is the first time I've ever applied it. And I think that's just a nod to how easy these things are. You don't have to be technically minded for it. I mean, obviously, I have applied a few in my time to the devices over the years, but I'm pretty happy with that. You've got a little one here. I mean, it does happen. That's okay. All right. Well, there we go.
Tempered glass.
Tempered glass. Privacy screen. We've done privacy screens for the smartphone. Where is my smartphone? There it is. Got a little plastic waste, but that's not loads. Yeah, and we've got the privacy screen on there. So it's the tempered glass. We've got the privacy film for the monitors and for the laptops. Again, they're available in a wide range. And we've got tempered glass for your iPads as well, and for your smart devices. I mean, they're all available for every device. So the privacy tempered glass is available for all of these devices. The privacy films are available for all these devices and vice versa. So that has been our Product Tuesday. And if we haven't got any more questions...
No more questions at the moment, no.
That's all right. But tomorrow is Operations Wednesday.
Yeah, and we'll Luke tomorrow. So
we've got Luke in tomorrow. Luke and I are going to be diving a little bit deeper in on how operations are looking as well. Last time we spoke about liquidizing a roll, and we were going to find out how that's going on. And yeah, so join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. And if you've got any questions, please do check in with us then. So until then, I will see you tomorrow.